everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have JM back and he is going to do my makeup because, you know, it's Valentine's and I'm sure you've already seen a lot of Valentine's makeup tutorials and I wanted this to be a little different. So I'm gonna have my husband do my makeup for me, and while he's doing that, we will be answering some long time pending questions from you guys. I remember last year while we were celebrating our anniversary, I asked you guys to drop some questions and we never got to them because ang daming nangyari. Better late than never.
Okay, husbands or boyfriends out there, if you're gonna do this to your girlfriend or your wife, just be confident. You know, you don't really have to know what you're doing. Just pretend you know what you're doing and that would really make a difference. Okay, so first up, we're gonna use warm ivory there. So I start here. Am I supposed to draw something?
It's up to you. Question number 1 is from Joanne Infante. Hello po, just want to ask this. For you, what is the essence of marriage? And what would be your advice to us, the youth, especially the single ones?
Oh my gosh, the youth.
The youth. You make us feel so old. I know.
I have so many answers in my head right now.
Kalina! Marriage is the union of two people.
Marriage, yes, that's true, is the union of two people put together by God. So if God put you together, then no one or nothing can break that apart, because it's a promise to God. I'm gonna use, what's this? Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless.
To the single ones, don't hurry. You know, for me, just take your time. I don't think that every time you meet someone new, you'd have to marry the person at the end of the day. Get to know the other person.
Courtship, the beginning of a relationship, it's always nice, it's always cool, it's always the best foot forward. You know, everything awesome. It's like, I can't leave him or her even just for 2 minutes. I have to spend my life with her or something like that. You know, because it's new. It's love.
Love or infatuation.
Or infatuation. Or just, again, something new because it's exciting and new. If you do decide to get married, you'd be up in the clouds for the first few years. Eventually, you're gonna see the man or the woman you married. It's not really butterflies and ice cream and stuff like that forever. It's gonna be real. And when it's real, dun papasok yung sinasabi ng mga lola tsaka lolo na parang hindi mainit na kanin na iluluwa na lang.
I was never told that, by the way.
What's that? Di ba may ganun? Di siya parang kanin na mainit na pag napasok ka iluluwa mo na lang or something like that.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Deep, yeah.
So true love's gonna be evident then when most of the good is gone or most of the sweetness is not there anymore. That's when you really know that you love the person.
Nowadays, the younger ones, they don't go through courtship anymore. It's like you go to a party, you hook up, and kaya na.
Really?
I've heard it too many times. I'm not judging. So the blush he's using is from Colorette. It's my current favorite, Naomi.
Shake me up real good. That's what's written behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
From Danielle and Naval. Hello po, what keeps your relationship strong? God bless you both. A strong relationship means a relationship that's been through a lot of things. A lot of problems, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments.
A lot of broken fingers.
Because if you don't go through any of the things I mentioned, then how would you know that you're strong? You just go back to the reason why you married the person, you know? Just remember the promise you made God when you married your partner.
Well, like what Jessica said, I mean, if you've been through a lot, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. That's just how it is.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Right? There are certain things you should and shouldn't do. You know, when you're in a relationship, like if you're angry, you don't sleep on it. You're supposed to fix it before you go to bed. Otherwise, it's gonna turn into resentment the next morning. They're always right.
Are we always right? That's not true.
They're always right. You know, eventually they're gonna find a loophole and say, you're wrong. So just accept it.
I don't find a loophole all the time. Just presents itself.
So, you know, they're always right. And you just have to accept that. That's just how it is.
Dengla, are you planning to have kids in the future? Yes, we have plans to have babies in the future. Ray by Olympia, how can you handle some problems? Congrats on 7 years.
You talk about it. You talk about it. You talk about it. You talk about it. That's the biggest problem of the world. Communication.
Communication. So you just talk it out. Jamie Borja, sino po yung malakas kumain sa inyo and ano yung favorite nyo na food? We both eat a lot. Pero may mga times na he eats more than I do. Or sometimes ako naman, I eat more than he does. And I think that's one of the things he liked about me when we were just dating. Like,
I wanted to eat, and then I saw her, she had this appetite. I'm like, okay, that's cool, so let's eat, diba?
Yeah. My favorite food is pork sinigang, or actually anything that's pork. You?
I like sinigang.
Sinigang. Paano nyo po nasabi sa isa't isa o nalaman na oo, siya na nga yung papakasalan ko? How I remember it is that it was just different. I felt that I trusted him right away. Actually, I didn't like him at first. I thought...
I was gay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with... You haven't seen Charlie in a while? Remember Charlie? Charlie! Charlie, baby! Charlie! He's such an adorable teddy bear. Baby! Oh, baby! Are you gonna stay there? It's just that back then he would wear tight pants, a tight top.
What? No.
And his hair was very well kept. And he was very fair-skinned. He still is fair-skinned anyway, but you know, his rosy cheeks, red lips. Ano yung parang masyado naman atang maayos to. I just started liking him parang mga when we started talking because he could talk.
That's the only reason.
Yeah. And he was hot.
I can talk.
Syempre malalim kasi siya. You know, he made a lot of sense and we had a lot of things in common. We both liked music, we both liked dancing. The joke.
You would know it. You decide it. You're gonna know. When the perfect one comes, you're gonna know.
Kailangan.
Oh my gosh.
Hailey Sack, kailan po kayo magkakaroon ng Little Jessica and Little JM? When we have one.
When God says, okay, it's time, then it'll be time.
Yep. It's me, Yoji. Paano at saan kayo nag-meet? We met in the office. I was his trainee, he was my English trainer. That's how we met. And I remember him looking at me in a weird way.
I didn't look at you in a
Yeah,
weird
you did.
way.
You did. Kaya I was like, ugh.
Okay, here's the setting. Lobby of an office, right? And then I'm the trainer, so I introduce myself. I'm jolly, giggly, and giddy because it's a new class. And then nandun lang siya sa tabi, parang wala siyang pakialam sa mundo. It's as if she wasn't listening.
I was.
Yeah, pero parang hindi. You were too cool.
I am too cool.
Yeah, you know, parang high school. Masyadong cool.
Dane La Canaria, can we watch you guys like say your wedding vows to each other? Parang 80s video. Brush it somewhere. Our wedding, when we got married, yung format ng pinag-videohan nila was ano, tape pa, no? The tiny tape. The person who took a video of the whole ceremony, he used medyo an old school na camcorder. So we haven't had the time to have that converted. Like Alicious, kailan niyo po balak magkaroon ng mini-me's? I think that's a question that we always get asked. And we're gonna have a baby when we have a baby.
Meron ka ng dalawang baby.
That's the powder we're using. Color it.
Anong color?
This is actually a Flexi foundation.
Cosmic Latte? Okay.
So how do you resolve problems with each other? I think he already mentioned it kanina, just talking. You're not gonna always want to talk to each other every time you have problems.
Someone has to walk out.
There will be times when you don't feel like talking to each other at all. And I guess that's okay.
Yeah, and probably some of you would be murmuring right now, Hindi mangyayari yun. Love na love ko yun. Hindi pwede yun.
We were like that before. I remember when we had the pre-counseling, like, you know, the counseling you go through before marriage. The pastor kept on asking us things, but we were so arrogant. We were like, yeah, no, we don't have that kind of problem. Yeah, we talk a lot.
At that time, you weren't thinking we were being arrogant.
We felt so confident. No, we didn't have any problems, and we won't have problems ever. But look at us. 7 years after, we talked to the same pastor and we were just laughing. We just told him, you know what, you're right.
Yeah.
Elvic Aralta, saan kayo nag-meet? Bisaya din po ba si hubby? We met at the office and hindi siya Bisaya. No? Ano ba?
Si Papa.
Ilonggo.
Oo.
Pia, number 1, anong weakness niyo pong dalawa?
Kumain.
Wow. That's Mama Jean. Mama, pakita ko dito. Sandali lang. That's Mama.
Daming side comment, no?
Ako weakness ko, social drinking. Tapos, salty food, pork, chips.
Lechon.
Lechon kawali, lechon macao, anything pork. Ikaw?
I see. Oh my gosh.
Ano weaknesses mo?
Tinuro ko na nga.
Ako? Ilang taon po ang agwat nyo? Is it 8 or 9? 9?
8.
Depende.
Oo. Tamas ng kabilang side na ilong ko.
Oo nga.
Sige, 8 years yung gap. Ilang baby ang gusto nyo at kung anong gender? I want 2. A boy and a girl.
It doesn't matter. Pero gusto ko panganay babae.
Yeah, kami dalawa.
Other side.
I am Amy Gel. Happy 7th anniversary. May God continue to bless your marriage. Cheers to you and JM. For your 7 years of marriage, do you guys feel any pressure or do you get offended when people keep asking when will you have a baby? What are your tips to newlyweds or to those couples who experience such scenario where people put too much pressure in them to have a baby? My hubby and I get too many unsolicited comments to have a baby soon. Most of the time, I'm offended. I just want to know what are your tips in handling those kinds of scenarios. Thank you for answering. God bless. Always stay weird.
First of all, marriage. It's your life. It's your future baby. So why get pressured? You know, just enjoy what you have right now with your husband or your wife.
Yeah, I guess it's just our society and it's a culture. It's something that people are used to. When we got married, people actually asked me if I was pregnant. Like, was that the reason why we got married? I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. We got married because we wanted to get married. It's your marriage, you know? I mean, if you feel like you want to hold having a baby off for a time because you have other priorities, or how can you take me seriously?
I'm sorry.
You have to blend with those.
Okay.
It's true though, sometimes it gets a little offensive, especially when people assume that you have issues making babies, like there's something wrong with you medically. But you know, if you know in yourself that you're fine and your cells are good, just, you know, shut them off. Or maybe just tell them nicely that it is starting to get offensive. Actually, to ask such a question is too personal. Diba?
Yeah.
Siguro nga, kasi nga sanay tayo mga Filipinos na ganun. Parang, may baby ka na, kailan kayo magkaka-baby? So, you got it. It's your life. Color it! It's me, Jane. Hi po, Ate Jessica. Happy anniversary po sa inyo ni Kuya. Here is my question po. Ano po yung pinakaayaw nyo na ugali sa isa't isa? God bless po. Wow!
Didn't we answer na that?
Who asks that question? Ano po yung ayaw nyo sa isa't isa? God bless po.
Are you supposed to close your eyes?
Yeah. I don't like it when he doubts himself. Because I know that he's capable of so much more in terms of music, of his career, and all that jazz.
I don't like it when she doubts me. 80s na nga ako.
Pero maganda tingnan sa camera. Same person, it's me, Jane. Most embarrassing moment niyo po together. Hee. I could think of a lot of things, but I can't.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. I don't think we can. A lot of embarrassing moments together, but
yeah.
Skincare issues. Number 1, best travel moment together. Tagaytay? Oh, Coron! When we were dating, we used to go to Tagaytay like every week.
Tagaytay?
Tagaytay every week.
Tama lang ba?
Duling.
Hindi siya pantay eh.
Tama sa ilong ko. Coron, we went to Coron, Palawan for our 4th year anniversary? Was it our 4th? Yeah. Number 2, saan niyo po gusto mag-travel next? We wanna go to Japan. Sino po ang mas clingy?
I don't know. Like today, ikaw, clingy ka.
Palit-palit eh. Number 4, ano po ang comfort food niyong dalawa? Depends. Seasonal yung gusto namin. Like, minsan gusto namin yung Paris Place dyan sa may Washington, Makati. And then, minsan chips. Minsan...
Ano pa ba?
This cake in,
Shell.
Shell gas station. Unforgettable place na napuntahan nyo at bakit naging unforgettable yun? Happy anniversary, stay in love sa isa't isa. I'm starting to look like I'm Japanese or Korean or something. For me, it would have to be Coron, Palawan because we stayed there for a week and then we got stranded. Well, we wanted to get stranded because we wanted to stay another night. We thought we wouldn't like the place kasi wala siyang air conditioning ng time na yun. But surprisingly, everything went really well.
It was action-packed. Yeah.
Fleshy,
oh my gosh, look at that.
Believe me. How did he propose to you? Love your makeup tutorial, Spam Fortuna. There wasn't a formal proposal, no? I do remember though.
I don't get it.
I do remember though. Dati kasi yung phone ko. Ano yung phone ko? Yung red slide?
That music phone.
Yeah, that music phone from Nokia. I remember I saved the date the first time he joked about marrying me. Kasi ever since he would say that a lot na I'm gonna marry you one day, blah blah blah. Kung nga hindi ako kinikilig, pero kinikilig ako.
Yeah, power of your words. So if you say something, make sure it's good. Otherwise, don't say it. One
blessed mom. Hi Jess. My question is, who is more malambing?
Depende.
Kung sinong kailangan ng favor. Oh my God, di ba ako?
Yan, ginagaya ko siya na.
How to keep the relationship healthy? Stay healthy, do things together, do things not together.
Kasi at first, mahirap tanggapin yan eh. You know, like doing things not together. It's part of growing.
Yeah, and the first couple of years we were married, lagi kaming kasama. As in, 24/7, kahit ano. And then you realize at some point in the marriage that there was something you missed out on na gusto mo na ikaw lang. Alam mo yun? I mean, you can't be on the same page all at the same time, diba? Huh?
Sabi ko siya lang naka-realize na.
When you are teenager. Huh? Sabi niyo, when you are teenager, question mark. Sinong artista kinababaliwan niyo? EJ Villarino. Sino po mas madalas magselos? Si JM. Minsan lang magselos and it matters when I do. Diana Jan Ursos. Nag-aaway pa ba kayo? Paano kayo nagkakabati? Girl!
Mali yung tanong eh. Dapat, paano kayo nag-aaway?
Bakit kami nag-aaway? Like in a week, siguro mga twice or 3 times a week. Twice or thrice.
Minsan every day.
We're not anywhere near perfect. And I don't think a perfect relationship exists. Kasi may trials talaga eh. Diba? Lagi. Sino po mas madalas mag-tantrum sa inyong dalawa? Si JM. Hindi lang ako yun. Si JM. When do you plan to have kids? From Jel Carrion. When we have kids. Elaine X. How old po kayong dalawa when you got married? And if magkaka-baby na kayo, anong gender gusto nyo? I was 22 and he was...
I was 30.
If magkaka-baby na kayo, anong gender gusto nyo? Babae. Babae first. Sanya Smith, who's the best flower girl ever? Joke.
Kailan yan? Matagal yan.
41 weeks ago. Okay. She asked this because she was our flower girl at the wedding. That is Maybelline. Gigi Hadid's lipstick.
Yeah.
Anong color?
Tora.
Do you poop in front of each other? That's her serious question. I don't think we've ever pooped together, like at the same time. But I have seen him poop.
Hindi pa ba? Yeah,
have you seen me poop?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen his poop so many times. Nakakalimutan niya mag-flush minsan. tagged another person and said, I also wonder why they don't have kids yet. Wondering face.
Do you have kids, Catherine? Do you have kids? If you don't have kids, why don't you have kids? Why? Catherine?
D-Max Yana advises para po mas tumagal ang relationship. When will be your plan to have kids? We will have a plan to have kids.
Are you so excited to see our kids? Huh? When the time comes that we have a baby, we're never gonna show you. You'll never see it. Like seriously, you won't see. You'd probably see the poet. Split second, you know, or a shadow. You know, split second and then you won't see the baby. Ganun siya.
Yes, galing.
Alright.
Maybe ask na lang if there's thing pa rin na nata-turn off kayo sa isa't isa. Nata-turn off ako pag, yun nga, he doubts himself. Tsaka pag hindi siya naghuhugas ng plato tapos ilang araw na nasa sink. Hi Jess, when will we see little Miss Jessica? Anisha de la Cruz, how do you keep the kilig alive? Lols, if that made sense. Kinikilig ka pa ba?
Yeah.
Paano?
When you look at me and, you know, alam mo naman eh, di ba, you'd know.
Any plan to have a baby?
Baby.
Any plan?
Angelica, Jollibee or McDo? Both.
Noong una, McDo. Nagsawa kami sa McDo, Jollibee. Tapos Jollibee, nagsawa kami sa Jollibee, McDo ulit.
I remember, when we were still dating, maghihintay kami ng 10:30 AM to get, yung quarter pounder sa McDonald's. Kasi 10:30 lang ata naging available yung mga burgers. Rose, Roselle, Ann. Kailan po niyo plano magka-baby? Angelica, ano po yung mga bagay na madalas niyong pag-awayan? Sino po yung unang sumusuyo? Nag-awayan namin yung household chores. Diba? Oo. Di man away. More of tampo lang. Sinong sumusuyo, depends. Sinong mas unang magiging okay.
Pero, it's like in any relationship, may balance eh. So, one will give way. It's like, one will rise, one shall fall, you know.
The Vienla track. Congrats Ate Jess and Kuya James. Stay strong and stay weird. What are your tips to the other couples that wanted to have a stronger and happy relationship? I think if you listened all the way from the beginning, you get it now. Diba? Parang one, have a strong foundation. Wag puro pa cute. And yes, go through courtship because that's when you find out tidbits about the other person. This is all based on our experience. We're not saying we're perfect. We are far from that. Foundation nyo dapat.
See God. It has to be deep and real, and that's what's good about life. You get to live it.
Maxie. Hi Miss Jess and Sir JM. My question po is, should money really be a big factor to consider before getting married and for the married life? Is it true what they say na you have to save up about $1 million to enjoy? Yun ko lang narinig yun. Thanks po. Yes, money is a factor.
If you have a lot of money, it's gonna be a problem. If you don't, on the other hand, if you don't have money, that's gonna be a problem as well. So a good balance of not having and having would be probably good.
The A-list girl, totoo po ba yung sinasabi nila na 7th year itch? You know girl, there's gonna be an issue every year, every day, every month, every week. And you're gonna have to deal with it. And
when you stop thinking about wanting to deal with it, then that's gonna be that's a problem, I guess.
This is Hedy. Who does the chores at home? You guys live on your own. You guys are so cool. Just like us, but we have a 3-year toddler who comes with us now when we go out and drink. Who does the chores at home? Palit-palit. Most of the time ako. And then kasi gusto ko yun eh. It stresses me. Yes, we live on our own. We rent an apartment. I think you did well.
Really?
Yeah, look. Like, iba yung mukha ko. Parang kamukha ko si Belle or mukha ko alien or something. Parang yung humaba yung mata ko.
Should I add something in the middle?
No. Ikaw, do you want to?
Like muta.
He calls the shimmer in the inner corners muta.
Yeah, you know, some sort of crackling.
I like it. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Would you go out with me kung ganito yung makeup ko?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for hanging out with us. I'm sorry it took us forever to answer your questions, 41 weeks ago to be exact.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's, happy Hearts Day to everyone. If you're single, it doesn't matter. You can always celebrate that with yourself or with your friends.
With your parents,
your friends,
with your
family.
siblings.
Yeah. Hearts Day, Valentine's Day, it doesn't even mean laging romantic. It can be just pure celebration of love.
Enjoy your liver.
Liver.
But without the liver, you can't really feel emotions.
Sige, fine. Huwag ka magmadali to get into a relationship. Alright, well that is it for this video. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Happy Valentine's. Happy Hearts Day.
Stay weird.